What's good, guys? It's the Footy Sage. No intro today. We're just going straight into this. I'm tired. It's the exact same thing as last time. No end product. We make lots of chances. Don't score none. They score. Then we capitulate. They score again, and the game's over. How many times are we going to keep doing this? I can't keep doing this. For starters, I need to talk about. I need to talk about Ten Hag. I need to talk about Rashford. I need to talk about Højlund and Reguilon actually as well. But listen, for starters, Ten Hag, bookie substitutions. One of them worked out, Hannibal, but I don't know if he was actually doing that tactically or to try and set an example and try and make a statement that, I haven't got depth. This is what I have to do. I don't have Amrabat available. But anyway, Hannibal done well when he came on, gave us a kick up the backside. Imagine that. A youngster making his debut for Man United, giving us a kick up the backside. But yeah, Rashford. The problem with Rashford is now that I've had enough. I've had two things with him that I've had enough of. In that his decision making, I've had enough, and his finishing. Do you have anything in your locker besides a knuckleball? Answer me, bro. Because I remember you back in the day. I remember when you came through the team. I remember when you sat Damien Chadis on his backside. Yeah, I know it was such a long time ago, but I remember you open up your body finesse bottom corner. You was trying to, make sure that you had product. Now it's like, I don't know if you're a Ronaldo fanboy or whatever you're doing. Stop with the knuckleballs, please. You've got it in you to finish. I don't know what it is that I wish that Martial was in the positions Rashford was in, but Martial's not even the same guy anymore. I've already had my thoughts on Martial. He's done, isn't it? He's lost his acceleration. Hold up play's not good anymore. God, there's nothing. He ain't got anything in his game. So when we subbed off Højlund for Martial, when we were losing to try and chase the game, it made no sense. I can't do that anymore. It's shambolic. Stop. Rashford, Højlund was clearly hungry. You could see he wasn't happy to come off. He scored. Yeah, the goal, millimeters. That's what took away his goal on his full debut. Millimeters. I saw that goal given for Japan against Spain in the World Cup, but it's a different ball game, and it's just, different officials, different decisions made. It was millimeters though, so I can't be angry at that. But I can't, for the life of me, accept the fact that I was just watching before I even started this live. I watched the highlights again just so I could see the goals. Right, I'm looking at the second goal right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys in the box, and Pascal Gross still finds the space to open up his body. Lisandro shouldn't have dived in, but what is going on there? I can't deal. And then João Pedro comes on within minutes, scores. Then we bring on Hannibal, kick up the backside. There's something's not right about this team. I don't even know why Casemiro came off when we put Bruno Fernandes in centre back. I don't know what that was about. Last 10 minutes. Besides the Hannibal goal, we got overrun. Like, I'm tired of managers seeing Pep do something and think, all right, cool, it's time for me to get creative and start just putting you here, putting loads of round holes in square pegs and just showing that I've got mad IQ. Stop it. Stop. Just do you. Do your managerial style. Stop trying to imitate other people because they're doing good. Stick to your game plan, because I can't deal with this nonsense anymore. Positives to take before I continue to grill these guys, because we stink. Yeah. We've got Bayern Munich coming up. That's for later. But the positives, Hannibal, obviously, he's not going to get a sniff at Bayern Munich, unfortunately. But Reguilon showed, do you know what? Play me, because as inept he is with his defensive duties going forward, multiple times today he showed, feed me and I'll feed you back. Obviously, who plays left wing for Bayern Munich? We're looking at Sana Perez on the right, so we're looking at Gnabry probably, or maybe Tell, the youngster. He'll get cooked a few times, but he'll also be a threat and make them track back if we play against them on the weekend. But I think we'll go back to Dalot left back and Wan-Bissaka. For me, I've already had my rant and gone mad. I can't be asked to start calling everyone out for what they did. But what I will say is, one, Rashford, I'm tired. Yeah, Højlund, 52nd minute. Great spin, plays you in. There was a split gap he ran into, he accelerated. All you had to do was poke it through. Instead, you try to take the funniest part is you could have poked it through on your left foot, and you decided to go on the outside and shoot with your left foot. You'd have been better off passing. Yeah, I was expecting to cut in actually. So the fact you use your left foot, I was like, okay, maybe he's going to get to the byline and cross it. But you go try shoot and hit the side net and stop it. Stop. You don't need to be the main character anymore. You've been the main character for so long. It's fixated in your mind now that you got to do everything yourself. That wasn't Martial up front who couldn't accelerate. It was Hoyland that got in a great position and you didn't feed him. Stop it. I'm tired. You're 26 now. I don't even know if you can, adjust your mindset to realize that you ain't got to do it all yourself anymore. I can't deal. I understand you haven't had anyone to actually, feed at that. I know Hoyland's still young, but stop. Like, you don't need to do it all yourself, but you still seem to think you need to do it yourself. Now, my question to you guys is, do you think Sancho would have made a difference? I don't think so. I don't. I've seen people say, oh, if Sancho started on the right, we would have won that game. Really? We've done enough to be 2 goals up within the first 30 minutes. We just didn't score. Our end product stinks. I keep saying it. Bruno on the right didn't do too bad. When I saw Bruno on the right and Eriksen in the middle, I thought, what's going to happen is, and I was right, is that, they're both going to look for Hoyland running in behind, and then Rashford will come inside as an inside forward, almost as a second supporting striker. So there'll be 2 strikers, and then Eriksen and Bruno will just rotate in a 10 role. Eriksen done very well today, very well. He turned back the clocks. Like, we did it enough. What annoys me is we did enough to damage these teams, and our end product stinks. So we're going to continue to put in good performances that lead to nothing. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm tired of it now. I don't care how well you play if there's no one to put the ball in the back of the net. Rashford cut inside, great bit of skill, tame effort. Had another opportunity where he hit just over the bar. Again, decided to knock a ball it. They look good when they go in, but they're very rare. So stop doing it. And then Hoyland had a chance. Rashford actually crossed it for once, and Hoyland just missed it. Besides that, didn't really have any chances, did we? Obviously, Hannibal had a little moment. Good for him, but in the second half, but that's about it. But it's tiring. We got spliffed, people, by Welbeck and Lallana, and it went downhill from there. It really did. Lissandro for the second goal should not be diving in. João Pedro for the third goal, just a good finish. So I'll take 1 out of the 3 goals. Obviously, football, that's not how football works. I can't just sit here and say, oh, we should have done this, we should have done that. It's on them. It's on the players. It's on the players. Because I want to grill Ten Hag. Yeah, some of the subs were suspect. Casemiro for Hannibal. I'm thinking, what are you doing? But Hannibal scored. But at that point, we were already losing on the back foot. So I don't know if that was a statement to say, look at the depth I have. I got to put on this young G, and he just took his chance, or it was actually tactical. I don't know. But Bruno at centre back, never do that again. Guys, I can't deal. I can't deal with this. It's becoming more painful to watch as the weeks go on. Obviously, it hasn't even been 10 games yet. I always have the 15-game rule. I got to see where we are after 15 games. Which reminds me, I got a video dropping on Monday, the 15-game rule dissecting Chelsea. Let's see how well they do tomorrow against Bournemouth. But back to this, it's tiring because 60-40, 60% is the players. You've done enough to score. You've done enough to put the game to bed in 30 minutes. You didn't take your chances. It's boring. Ten Hag's not on the pitch. He can't finish for you. It's your problem. Your decision-making stinks. Yeah. Or you can look at it and say Ten Hag just didn't set us up correctly. Didn't make the correct subs when things weren't going well in the first 30 minutes because we didn't put the chances away. What could he have changed to make sure that, we got more chances if we'd actually bury one? He actually made us worse in the second half. But, it just is what it is. We had a Dingra looking like Vinicius Jr. on the wing. Yeah. And then these guys subbed on Ansu Fati and João Pedro, and we subbed on Hannibal and a half-eaten Anthony Martial. What are we doing? That's the depth. Amrabat's injured, and we're down to that. It's just, I can't. What do you want me to sit here and think that if Mason Mount was fit and we had Sancho on the team, we would have won? Brighton are better than us. Accept it. They play fantastic football. They're a better team than us. We beat them when it mattered last season in the Carabao Cup, where we won in the final against Newcastle. All right, cool. It's a new season now. I don't care about last year. They're still better than us. They were better than us then. They're better than us now. We beat them when it mattered. We didn't beat them when it mattered this time. So what do you want me to do? Sit here and be like, oh, okay. No, we're dusted. People, I didn't even say at the start of the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. But this is we've got Bayern Munich next. I'm gonna do a match preview for that soon. But Sane, Gnabry, Harry Kane, Goretzka, Kimmich. We've lost the midfield battle just there, and our defense ain't stopping that attack. Oh my goodness me. Their defense ain't the greatest, but our attack's not the greatest. So what? Am I going to be waiting, hoping on a Rashford moment of magic? I can't do that, because even if he does have one, he ain't going to do it 3 times, 4 times, because Bayern Munich are going to put goals past us. We can't just keep saying, "I'll give it to Rashford, sort it out." You know what I mean? So, guys, I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm going to be back here again after the Bayern Munich game, even more tired, because we're not. I want to say we're going to go over there and win, but I'm just being realistic. I haven't got time to be one of them fake people that just that say, "Stay strong, guys. We got this. We're going to bounce back." Yeah, no, we're shit. We are. There's so many factors behind it. The backing of the manager, when you ask for first choice players and get second and third choice options, sometimes fourth. Yeah. There's so many problems here. Now, Reguilon, we got lucky with because he played all right. Yeah, it's his first game. Maybe the hype just got to him and he thought, I'll play all right today. Højlund looked very promising. He scored. He didn't know the ball went out of play, so he showed that he's sharp. Yeah, so start him again. Don't sub him unless he's actually tired. Yeah, just Martial's not a good tactical change. Stop it in it. But yeah, based off that, our next run of games is it's really. Let's look at this before I end the stream, guys. I have to show you this because this hurt my head. Look at this. You tell me where we're getting points with the current team we have. Look at this shit, guys. This is the stats. I don't care about the stats. Yeah, here we go. Bayern Munich, followed up by Burnley. Watch. We are the type of team to give Burnley their first points. I can just see it already. We've got no points. They'll get their first from us. This right here, Crystal Palace EFL Cup. Yeah, we won it last year. I promise you, if we're not careful, we've got Crystal Palace twice. That's really not looking. Maybe if we're lucky, then they'll field a weaker team and focus on beating us in the league. But either way, Palace right now, if we walk into that game and think walk in the park, even though we've been in terrible form and we somehow drop points to Burnley as well, we're going out of the Carabao Cup very early. If we're not careful, we could lose to Bayern, draw to Burnley, go out in the Carabao Cup to Crystal Palace, lose to them in the league, and then get spliffed by Galatasaray. Galatasaray is not a joke. Icardi, Zaha, Ndombele, Ziyech. Do I need to carry on? Guys, just remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back again with a match preview for the Bayern Munich game. I've got a video dropping on Monday, the 15 rules of Chelsea, 15 match rule of Chelsea. But listen, this it's not going to change. This is the style of football we play now. We've got injuries. When the players come back, I'm still not going to feel comfortable with what team we field. Ten Hag, fix your tactics. Stop trying to do all this nonsense. Pep 2.0, stick to your own game. Rashford, stop with the knuckleballs. Bruno didn't really do anything today. I've told people about when you press Bruno, you can just get the ball off him. Eriksen looked good. Bruno was out of position, so I allow him. But it's not great. I say in the Carabao Cup, Hannibal's earned himself a start against Palace. And that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. I'll see you again soon.